feel. Ooh, you know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh. Ooh, you know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh, you know how I feel. You know how I feel. Ooh.
Two, three, four, five. Are you hearing me? They are. It should be on. Hey, y'all. How's it going?
Hey.
Yep.
Oh, it is on. Oh, is it wet? Is that just me? Is it cold? Oh, I wore green again, completely unconsciously.
Yeah, but we don't have a green screen, so it's good.
I know, but now
But
I
you
matched
matched
the
the
curtains. We realized that at the same time.
The Ann
Jinx.
matches the
I said
curtains.
Jinx first. I won.
Jackie, you slept in. I did too. Let's see who's. I didn't do very much promo, so I'm not expecting a big crowd. Louisa said hello. Shayna's here. Jackie's here. And Shelly's here. And Claire's here. Sweet. Okay, I think I got everybody. Anyway, I'm a little bit wonky. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Hey, so I hope everybody's doing great. Happy Saturday. I have put together a playlist for this class today that is, I think maybe the stereo. I thought we might be getting some feedback here in the home flow kitchen, which sucks for everybody. But I put together a new music to me playlist, but I've heard these songs, and this is not a dry run. But I really liked this set, and so what I thought we would do today is, I mean, I almost thought about doing, some kind of find your flow class, but I feel like being allowed to teach a little bit more than that. So we're just going to hop around and hit different topics today. Anne has a exercise she's going to suggest that we do. If you have a technique that you would like us to do, I've got my whiteboard out, and I can write that down. If you see me scurry over, it might be because I write things down during the exercise, but we're planning on just kind of hopping around. But the music that I've picked out, so if you don't know, I think you probably do, the genre of down tempo does not, at least anymore, mean that it's slow music. There can be pretty up down tempo. It's lower than like breakbeat and some of the other stuff, but down tempo has turned into be a really like broad category. So there will be some variance within the playlist today, but it'll be kind of a similar vibe from song to song. Anne, do you want to say anything? I just realized I hadn't really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have a second idea for an exercise now, but I wanted to shout out to people in North Carolina. As many of you know, there is an abortion ban before our General Assembly, and there are rallies happening today, and there are rallies this afternoon after class in Cary and Asheville and Boone and probably other areas. So if you want to, like me, help put pressure on the decision making in this state and put a stop to this, I just encourage you to go to my story actually on Instagram, Anne of Line and Circle, and I have a QR code to a petition you can sign, and we're going to have ongoing actions that you can get involved in, so stay tuned. I love y'all. Fight, fight, fight.
Okay. All right. I want to jump into it because I'm excited to get through this class, or to do this class, not get through it. That's the worst.
Oh my God. We need.
That's like the worst.
Woo! No, I'm excited for this class though.
Just real quick about Tuesday's class. So I'll keep this super fast. I had basically, I won't tell the story. I just had an allergic reaction on Tuesday that kind of scared me. And it's, if you've never had them before, I haven't had that many. And, once you have them, you kind of recognize it, so it's not as scary. But I just had this kind of sort of scary moment on Tuesday, and it was just internally scary. I wasn't actually about to die or anything like that. And it just wore me out too much to teach that night. I took Benadryl. I don't know if you know, Benadryl makes you really drowsy. So just the whole arc of that day had just worn me out. So apologies for missing Tuesday. I had another attack or whatever you call it, a reaction on Wednesday as well, but this time it wasn't as scary because I had my EpiPen with me and everything. And I did go back to the doctor. They still think I probably have long COVID, and this seems to be like something else compounded onto long COVID. So anyway, but I feel good today, and I want to go ahead and start.
Hell yeah.
We're going to start with the sway, and then we're going to move on to the SoundCloud playlist. So we're going to start with iTunes. Gosh. I don't know why. It's just every time I bitch about iTunes on this channel, but it's just like their PC app is so bad. Sorry, y'all. It's loading. Don't know what to do here.
Who else hates iTunes? I'm a little bit of a slut for Spotify. I admit it. You know, it's a little basic, it's a little mainstream, but it often does the job.
I don't know if it's basic. I mean, I think that's where everybody's going, right?
It's not as basic as iTunes. No, iTunes. I will say though, what I have appreciated about iTunes is having a hard library that I can play at times when I don't have reception, and maybe I want to hoop somewhere, and I can just play my iTunes library on my computer. So at times when I just don't have Wi-Fi, that's when I appreciate my iTunes library that I cultivated largely when we, started when I started hooping, when we started teaching and traveling, and just I had access to Bax's library.
All right, I think we're good to go.
All right.
Sweet.
Speaking of music, let's sway.
Audible breath in. Audible breath in. Audible breath in. This is Sway, and this is how I like to open every class and even my own hoop practices with. For me, sway is free form movement. And it's completely guided by my inner movement voice. Just like I have a speaking voice, I have a movement voice. There's a way my body would sound if it were a tone. And the first moments of class called Sway are a chance for me to open that channel. The beauty of sway is that it's very freeing. Most people actually enjoy moving independent of worry. Most people kind of get a kick out of moving in confidence, in comfort, without judgment. Audible breath in. Audible breath in. Audible breath in. Okay. Sweet. Welcome. I'm horrible at reading handles. How would you say that, Ann? A Hilton. Is that right? Anyway, welcome. Did you have a good stretch? That was definitely an old school track. Yeah, you got some frizz going. Yeah. Nice.
The Frizzies. I can't remember. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do your exercise now, or do you want me to do one?
Well, I have two that kind of go together, and they're good kind of slower ones, maybe.
All right.
So.
Well, let's do that then.
Well, I was having a moment just playing with my hoop without using my hands, which is really, really hard for me. And I kind of had them behind my back like this, which is comfortable and also kind of opens the heart and the front of the shoulders. So my suggestion would be, an exercise just trying to interact with the hoop, with the legs and the feet, and just keeping the arms either in this comfortable position or in any position that feels comfortable to you, and kind of relaxing the upper body and really sending attention down.
Okay, so just so I understand you, you're saying kind of like hubling, maybe?
Hubling, but really concentrating on, because for me it's really difficult not to just grab with my arms, so keeping them crossed behind my back helps me.
Why don't you give us a little demo,
Yes,
and I'll cue up a track.
Sure. And I am going to use my slightly bigger hoop because I like that better for hubling.
Okay. Okay, I think I get it. And yeah, I think it looks great. I think I might. No, I forgot to put these. There's one song.
It's already fun.
Okay, I think these songs are going to work no matter what. They're kind of like multi-flow songs.
I trust the DJ.
All right, so let's try some Van's technique here. Oh, let me make sure I don't have. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start this over. Okay, there we go. I forgot to turn it up. Sorry, y'all. God. All right. Sorry. I screwed up that drop. I wanted y'all to be able to hear it. It's such a sweet drop. I did. right? I love this track. Kind of more for hoopers that wear shoes, but I still love just being able to like control the hoop's angle. I was noticing it was making this exercise a little bit more fun to be able to, when it falls, to just be able to I feel like I didn't get this one right today. There we go. That's better. Okay. All right. So do you have another exercise before we...
I do, but I want to share that only once, but still once. I caught myself suddenly, I was like... Yeah. Just like using my arm, and then I was like, how did that happen? So that was kind of a testament, I guess, to the unconscious mind. And, our body, I think, tends to express some of those aspects of our mind, or help us get to know our unconscious mind. So that was a fun exercise for me in a number of ways. And another thing that I was feeling into was the way that, I've always had like a lot of tightness in my right hip. And I think part of the reason why I go for my hands is that it allows me to kind of avoid that right hip area. And the thing about just handling the hoop with my legs is that I really have to sink into and use that hip. So thinking about that, and in the way that like the blindfold, taking away sight can kind of turn up the volume in other areas. I think. Do
you want to go ahead and do the next? Do you want to do the next exercise, or do you want me to pick something? Or
well, I have another idea of another exercise that would go well with that one.
Okay.
So if anybody's interested in taking the awareness then now, and instead of just being on that kind of lower half of the body, going into all the pinkies. So the pinkies on the right and the left hand, but also on the right and the left foot. I was having a lot of fun with this before class, kind of closing my eyes and feeling into that pinky region, which is kind of the least used, I guess, or the least consciously used of our active muscle groups. So tuning into your pinkies.
Let's do what we did last time. That worked. Give us a demo.
Okay. And I've got a pink hoop.
Oh, God. Mom joke. That was a mom joke.
I had to do it.
All right. Let's get the demo going. Here we go. Okay. Okay.
And as you can see, there's something about that awareness just of the pinky that brings awareness to the whole.
So we're allowing twirling right now, like you were.
I think anything goes. I think.
Okay.
To me,
So
it's
this is an awareness.
it's a way, of focusing. It's a focusing exercise where we all know a lot of hoop moves and hoop flow, and in this exercise, just thinking pinky.
Okay, cool.
Going into your pinkies.
It's funny that because when I found the song today, I was thinking like...
Is it by Pink?
No, but Mom is in the house. God. No, but I just thought like this song is a Pinky song if there ever was a Pinky song.
Oh, little fish.
But I didn't have the word. You put words to my feelings. I'm going to go literal. I'm going to literally think about pinkies here.
I love it. The Bax challenge. The Bax challenge just to use the pinky. Okay, next level.
I mean, I'm in open samurai now. I'm taking and literally. I'm in open samurai, which just means that hoop is between my fingers here. Let's see if this will have a new concept cam. See if this works. It doesn't. Yeah, there it goes. Pretty weird looking shot, but I'm trying this out, this close-up cam for you guys so you can start to see things. This is me doing open samurai, keeping it in the pinky slot. I love this track though. Yeah.
Whoops.
Sorry for the
Occupational
headphone listeners.
hazard.
Doing that. It's really painful for people that are listening on headphones when we drop the mic. Sorry. Hey, Lindsay Frost. Thank you for popping in and saying what's up. I'm having a great class. Do you want to, okay. Do you want to, suggest the next exercise? Because we can pass the baton back and forth here. Nice. Well, it happens. It happens. Yeah, but anyway, guys, we do take that seriously, and I'm sorry that if anybody was listening in earbuds, if you got pushed. Okay, so I was thinking I want to do one exercise of double samurai GUI. These exercises are very specific today, but I'm kind of liking that. Of course, you can do whatever you want to, but in HoopPath, samurai, all that really means, I mean, mostly what that means is just gripping the hoop. And so if you're holding, oops, I got the wrong camera on. If you're holding the hoop with one hand, you know, you could say that's single samurai. And then holding it with two hands would be double samurai. And so it's not quite the same concept as 2-point, even though there are 2 points. Double samurai means that I'm not only making contact with the hoop, but that I'm gripping it. So double samurai means that your hands are on the hoop the whole time. And of course, when I said the whole time, I just mean when we do this as an exercise. In your street flow moment, you out and about hooping somewhere or in your backyard, I wouldn't expect, no one would think that you would just stick it with double samurai for that long. But as a class, kind of like we did last week, it can be like a good conversation to have. Oh, wait, sorry. You can talk. Let me just turn your mic.
I don't know if I'm on. I wanted to suggest to people also, as you do samurai, just notice that you can have these range of sort of tightness, the tightness range. You can loosen and tighten and loosen and tighten, and that becomes a part of samurai becoming dynamic. Like, in other words, you don't have to go from gripping it tightly to not gripping it at all. There's all kinds of gradations in between that, so I just encourage people to explore that.
Okay, let's try it. And I hope I got the right song queued up. I think I do. Yeah. Okay, this is the one. Okay, this is the one. Sorry, y'all. I'm leaving it going through the sway sequences so you can kind of get a little bit of Ann and a little bit of me. So double samurai, I love it because it's a strength form, and you can really grace up because you have so much control. You can really grace up your movement, especially if you have a mirror to see or you're looking in a video. Ann is doing a smear. Jump throughs pretty easily with double samurai. And especially like if you're a fire hooper, like you can totally double samurai with a fire hoop and it's almost safer. And you can do like cool transitions with a fire hoop with double samurai where like I'm outside the hoop and I come in and you'll catch it. You won't hit flame. Double samurai hops essentially are what we're talking about. The stretch is kind of what you were alluding to. It's like the stretch of double samurai. Like I like putting my hands all the way out here and then stretching and then allowing wow. I am tight. Holy shit. Oh, that is a good double samurai stretch there. Yeah. Okay. Man, I'm really... I don't know if you guys can relate to what I'm about to say, but do you ever like listen to music early on a Saturday or any day really, but like a Saturday and you're like, okay, this is my Saturday. Like, like it sets your vibe for the whole day. You're like, okay, this is the day. This is
Saturday vibe.
Yeah, this is doing it for me. This is the second time I've listened to this playlist, and
Same.
you know, I'm like, I'm digging this. I'm digging this. This is like there's a chill but an up. Okay. Do you?
I'm sorry, I'm just getting a Wally.
Yeah, that's fine. I didn't know if you want me to go next or. Okay, cool. Okay. 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 I thought we would try sort of two, I'm going to give you a couple ideas for things to try, but I was thinking about we could just sort of stay with this 2-point idea, double samurai idea with the stretch. But I wanted to invite you to try double point or double samurai isolations.
Nice.
I don't know how that looks because I haven't done.
Looks beautiful.
I like that stretch thing, man. This class is going into stretch land right now because I need it.
Arm opening is real.
Yeah,
With
but these double
samurai?
samurais are fun. Also, I'll show you double samurai stalling is kind of easier for some people.
Yeah, sometimes talking about when you stall like that and you need to do something with your eyes to not get dizzy, you can look at one of your hands.
Yeah, absolutely.
And usually having both hands on the hoop makes it easier. Or you can close your eyes here.
Yeah,
you got to
I don't know if you guys. It's kind of if you grew up in the '80s, your body already knows how to do this. But
is that the Running Man?
What was this called? I forgot.
It's not the Running Man, but it's that era.
But it can be a great strength builder and just fun move to try. And so I can be in these stalls and then come out, boom.
It looks cool.
All right.
Woo.
All right, let's try it. Come on, Sam.
Double Sam. ISO.
Yeah, double Sam ISOs. Wow, nice. You came up with a quick name for it. Spider Kite, welcome. Hello. We're doing double samurai, that means 2 grip isolations. Or that's what the invitation is. Nice. Cabbage Patch, is that what it was? I think you might be right, yeah.
Watch out, y'all. Bax is cabbage patching.
Jumper, you made it.
It's awesome. Oh my god.
I've never cabbage patched in second current. I suck in second current at cabbage patch. But I am just digging for real the concept of nice. I really can't, but I really am just digging. Yeah. I am just sort of digging this. I'm liking the sort of strength aspects of it. It's just kind of a simpler way to hoop. Double samurai isolations. Just the ultimate for stretching. Another winter song for me. I hope you guys are liking the music. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer, I really appreciate your help in getting the word out. Like for the last 3 years, you've really, I mean, everybody has, but Jennifer, I really appreciate all the tags and just all the times you mention the classes. I see it and I really appreciate it. So
thank you, babe. You're awesome.
Yeah, and do you have anything you want to say, or do you want me to?
I wanted to just reflect that this class and then that last exercise in particular for me has been an example of how I love when kind of like when you narrow the technical lens, so much more is possible. And this also kind of, it's similar to the idea of drilling, but basically when you restrict yourself to just one and only one technique through a whole song and how much can come through that, because I was realizing, because in a way, I was sort of, I'm always unconsciously trying to do something else with my free hand.
Right.
And not just copy what my leading hand is doing, whatever my contact hand. So this was a great exercise in, actually, what if I am trying to preserve some symmetry, but I can still move all over the place. It just was really fun.
Do you want to do your exercise now? We still have enough time to do a couple more exercises.
Well, this one might be a good second to last because it involves spinning, because I was thinking about, the stretching and how sustaining certain 2-point samurai through a spin can actually help you open. And one example of that, I'll show you guys in a minute, but just, to talk about spinning again, it's something, you don't have to do it fast. You can start slow.
Okay, well, wait. Are you setting up your exercise?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I thought you were just asking me to do that.
Do you want to do it now?
Yeah, I thought you were saying that.
Okay, my bad.
I'm so sorry.
My bad. I didn't understand. My bad. I thought you were going to say the next exercise.
No, well, I think this one, because spinning is still, it should not probably be the last of the last, because it kind of, it's a little bit. Yeah.
No, I'm on your page now. Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
Because you can end up spinning pretty fast. Start slow. If you're getting dizzy, try closing your eyes. Try inhaling through the nostrils and exhaling through the mouth. That's something that can help. And if you get dizzy, slow down slowly. And if you want to try to stop your nausea, spin in the opposite direction or jump up and down. So those are just some pointers, because spinning is an odd feeling for people. So okay. I'm just going to show how I spin and just watch my feet and how even my steps are. That's the key to smooth spinning. And I'm just going to spin slowly with a 2-point stretch that I love.
Okay. The gauntlet is thrown. Ann is suggesting spinning and stretching, which I love. I'll try it. I'm going to be horrible at this, but I'm going to try it. Haven't before, obviously you spin in two currents, and going second current spinning can be pretty trippy if you haven't done it before. Turning the opposite way you normally would. So tight, I kind of hate myself right now. I feel so tight. I'm like, what have you done? Oh, wow. Oh. Wow, okay, all right. I thought that was a great suggestion.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
I was getting a little.
Wait, I think this is
I was getting a little lightheaded there at the end. I had to jump up and down. I might do it a little more.
Yeah, but that was
No
like
shame.
free lightheadedness.
Yeah, that does actually help. I'm going to drink a lot of water right now too.
Okay. Okay. So I don't really know what to do now because we're almost out of time, and it's like I know these songs. I don't know them well enough to know which ones are like really down and which are really up. Well, I don't know. Like I'm really digging this stretchy vibe. Okay, I think I might. Well, wait. Are we wearing the? Are your arms burning out, Ann?
Okay. I need to like slow down.
Okay, you know what I think we should do? I think we should combine in a way. I think now we should bring in Hubling to some of the stretch moves that we were doing here. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So Hubling, for those of you that are watching this for the first time or didn't see this episode, Hubling is in honor of Dustin Hubel. He's the guy that I saw popularize this, and but the idea is that, you know, or for our purposes here, the idea is that the hoop is just leaning against you, and you are. Let's see. I'll give you a better angle. Yeah. Okay. So the hoop is leaning against you, and you are just sort of moving, and you're kind of trying to keep stuck to the hoop some, to keep it up. And you can do lots of cool things with hubling. Now, right now, I'm kind of hubling in the way that like Ann was suggesting, where my arms are basically out of the picture. But what I thought we would do is hubel, but then go into like a double, or like one of these like double samurai type grips on the hoop. Bring like a stretch around, or give it like one of these. Like I have such a big hoop that I have to cheat a little bit when I twirl it this way. So I'm inviting you to go in from hubling like this to grabbing the hoop, maybe giving it a couple of these, a stretch, and then placing it back down, and then getting back into a hubble.
And I just want to shine some light on, this is the area of transitions, which is something that, we don't talk about as often in our dance, but those moments of transition of playing,
right.
Transition of orientation. Yeah,
that's a good point. Totally. Some of you that are asking about transitions, this is the kind of extra. Yeah, totally. Great point. So I'll demo some. I won't talk too much, but I'll just demo so that no one's too lost. Of course, if you're on grass, I don't know how this feels. If you're in a different type of floor.
If you're on grass, try to find like a flat, packed dirt spot if you can, or just some kind of hard ground. You can usually find a patch back. We used to have patches in the backyard where it was just dirt, and that was good. Just plain old dirt, not like wet humus, but dry packed dirt.
I think we got. Of course, if hubling isn't your thing, I'm telling you, you can do a lot of cool things, and cool feeling things, whatever, by playing like with the spin, this axle spin within your arms. If your arms aren't on fire, they're about to be. Then I can just drop and hubble. I've freed my hands up now. Okay. Wow, I have had a great class.
Me too.
I really enjoyed today, and thanks for your suggestions for the exercises were perfect. And I'm digging the music, and I'm taking class with you guys, and I feel great. I feel exactly the way I was hoping I would feel at the end of this hour. But Ann, do you have anything you want to say before we free hoop a song and get out of here?
Well, thank you for that, and thank you, Jackie, for the shout out about spinning. I'm really happy to hear that. And I had a tremendously great class, and Saturday vibes, Saturday crew. Love y'all. Sweet.
Thanks again, Ann. Really great suggestions on the classes. Okay, I don't have anywhere to be, so I'm gonna play a song, maybe two from here, maybe one. We'll just see how it goes. Thank you, Jennifer Franklin. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, Shelly. Spider Kite, Jackie, Claire, Carla, Jennifer, Shayna. I'm trying to do this from memory, but thank you guys. Thank you, Claire. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Lindsay. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna fade to green here. Oh, I'm gonna post the playlist. So if you're digging this music, I'm about to post a link for you. I love this track. Okay, if you like this track and all the other ones, I just put the link so you can get to it. Thank you guys so much.